Verse by verse meditations. Genesis chapter 10. Genesis chapter 10 and verse 2. The sons of Japheth, Gomer and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshach, and Tyrus. When we compare this genealogy to the genealogies of chapter 4 and 5, we notice a few things. Cain's line and Seth's line both have a tendency of only naming one son. As we begin to examine the lines of Noah's sons, the first thing we must notice is many sons are named. Japheth, the firstborn, has 7 named sons. It is my opinion that pre-flood practice was to have many sons, and it would not have been practical to name them all. As far as human beings living today, all these genealogies that didn't produce Noah would have very little interest to us in any event, as it was only Seth's line that survived the flood. This chapter will now focus on the sons of Noah and their sons that grew and developed into the nations and peoples that exist today. As we look at this particular map, well, I would say this is an outline. It names the 7 sons Japheth. Gomer would have produced the Celtic nations. Magog and Meshach would have both settled in Russia. The Medes would have come from Madai, and Greece and Syria would have come from Javan. But of course, Tyrus would have also produced some Greece. Tyrus would have, this is called Thrace. That would be Bulgaria, Turkey, as well as Greece. And Tubal would have been in Turkey as well. This is south of the Dead Sea. We'll be looking at these grandsons of Japheth in the next 2 verses. So these sons of Japheth would have primarily populated the continent of Europe. It is also interesting to note that it is the first and the 4th born sons of Japheth that have their sons listed. I am of the opinion that each named son is the father of a specific people group that still live on this planet today. As we look at Revelation chapter 10 and verse 11, and he said unto me, Thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. Also in Revelation, with chapter 17 and verse 15, he saith unto me, The waters which thou sawest, where the horse sitteth, are peoples, multitudes, and nations, and tongues.